I don't know what day it is of these video trends, but funny story, you've got to hear it. Yesterday, I got a call from an unknown number, had no clue who it was. Kid you not. Took the call and was like, who is this? I got a call from somebody from 6 years ago. Haven't talked to them in 6 years. From college. Why is this so significant? The message of the day is you do not know the impact that you leave. You don't even know. You have no idea. Oh, there's a car coming. I feel very awkward when I'm filming myself. You do not know the impact that you make on people's lives. Because they can call you 6 years later with memories, with things you reminded them of, or things that influence you made in their lives. 6 years later, you don't even remember. I had a friend who was explaining, like, in college, they were like, do you know that you were like, God, 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 every other word? I was like, no, I wasn't. They had recalled memories that I didn't even remember. And they shared with me that they have grown so much in this past 6 months, more than they ever did in their 20s. And they were looking back at people in their life that made a positive influence. And I was somebody that came to their mind. And then they see all the videos, these videos on Facebook. And they were like, yep, confirmation, I'm giving her a buzz. Long story short, they had said, you know what, Lex, there's one thing that I always used to be like, she's too much, but you always made me feel. Like, I remember he made me feel. Like, you just brought so much energy and positivity. You're very special. Remember how you made me feel. Point is, what is the energy you are bringing into people's lives today? Because that has an influence. 6 years later, I'm getting a call. That has an influence. The energy you bring into the room, how you treat people, if they feel loved, that makes a difference. And what's cool is we have differing views. We have differing views on life, on faith. Here they are, 6 years later, being like, bro, you were right. That's not what the call was about. When he said that, I was like, can you say that again? No, I'm just kidding. They were like, you were right, you were real. I look back, there were some people in my life that weren't real. And now I know that you were real. And so be real today. And this is for my Christian people, like, be who God's called you to be. Like, just walking your path. Because I was like, honestly, I wasn't doing it to make you remember me. I was just being me. And he's like, I know. He's like, you were just being you. Point is, my Christian peeps, like, just be you, and it's influential enough. People remember how you made them feel. People remember the love you projected. I really strongly dislike, in the Christian realm, like, feeling like you have to change people. You don't have to change anybody. Just be love. Be an example of love. Be who God's called you to be. Anyways, I was so thankful to get that call from that friend 6 years later. So, what are you doing today? Slay the day. Be in charge of your energy. You do not know the value of the influence that you have on people. So just be in charge of your day. Be influential. Be a ball of energy. Be joy. Be love. Because people remember it 6 years later. They'll call you. And they'll be like, I remember that time we talked at the park. I was like, I don't really remember. Oh yeah, I do remember. I remember the time we talked about this. I remember the time we talked about that. And I was able to share behind the scenes stuff, what was going on in my life at that time, which many people don't know. During the college time we were talking about, I was actually doing a lot of research on faith. So one day I would love to share my story, my spiritual journey, but you are in charge of your energy. What are you bringing into the table today? And you have no idea of the influence you have. So slay your day and love on people. Toodles.